Good morning, everybody. I am here in LA at my brother's apartment. I don't know if you can tell. There's movie posters all over the place. He works at a theater. Go figure. I know I've been gone from posting, and I'm sorry about that. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. I don't even remember when my last post was. But I finally got the house packed up, and I headed out last Sunday. Got here to LA around 4 a.m. and fortunately my cousin stays up or hears my texts even in her sleep, so she came right out as soon as I finally stopped being lost and got to her apartment at 4:45 a.m. I fell asleep for a couple of hours. Everybody else had to get up and go do things at 7, so I just got up. It was too much excitement. I'm here, I'm done packing, you know. But I've been really exhausted for the past week. I think partly just because of everything that I was thinking about and all the things in my head that I had to get done before I left, and turning off the power and just all that stuff. And now that I don't have to think about anything, I've just been sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. I took a nap the other day in the middle of the day. That's unheard of for me. I can't sleep during the day. I'm afraid that something's going to happen. I'm going to miss it. But anyway, I'm here in LA. I'm going to be here for about a month, actually a little over a month. I still have the truck with me right now. It's parked out on one of the streets out here. I've just played the parking game, kind of, and gotten really frustrated and wanted to knock off a few people here in LA just for the few days that I've driven. It's horrible here. I don't want to disparage it, but it's true. It's just like 10 times worse than driving in Atlanta. I know people are crazy everywhere you go, but here you literally have to be insane to be safe. So people, there's rules. There's so many rules, you can't follow them all. Which is apparently why everyone here just refuses to follow any of them. Blinkers may or may not happen. People may change lanes in the middle of an intersection and there will be a cop sitting right there and he doesn't do anything about it. He doesn't care. It's incredibly unsafe, but sometimes that's the only way to get where you have to go. A lane will immediately disappear because all of a sudden there's a parked car up ahead in your lane, and so now you have to get over and you don't have a choice. And you know, it's like just complete chaos. You have to constantly be on your toes, and you have to act not defensively but offensively. You have to drive like a maniac in and out of traffic, you know. It's the only way to avoid getting run over yourself. So it's frightening to me because my cousin is pregnant and she's in the vehicle with me, and I'm just trying to get from her apartment to Nathan's apartment. And I had to get on the freeway, and I had all the stuff in the back, so I had a blind spot more than usual. I hate having blind spots. I drive an older truck, and so it doesn't have a side mirror on my right side. So changing lanes that direction is just a complete nightmare. Not to mention LA traffic is just traffic. So I could spend this entire video talking about traffic. It looks like I already have. I'm afraid that the odds are against me. You know, you drive here for so many months or years, and eventually your number has to come up. And I have a feeling that my number would come up sooner than a lot of these people who have lived here all their lives. They just seem to know what's going to happen and how to avoid things. And I'm surprised there aren't more accidents. There's one thing as far as the fact that because there are rules but nobody follows them, you actually do have to use common sense a lot of the time. So a lot of these drivers do use common sense, or they're thinking, sort of, or maybe it's just me that's thinking. You're forced to use common sense because they may or may not obey the stop sign. So you look both ways all the time. You look 4 ways, and then you got pedestrians coming. So even if you have a turn signal that's green, you have to watch for the pedestrians coming back and forth. And so there's just so many things to look at every moment of every point in your drive that it's just a disaster waiting to happen. I honestly think a lot of these people don't think at all. They just drive. It's like putting kids on the street and then hoping that nobody runs into each other, you know? So I'm here and I've been cooking and feeding my brother and spending a lot of time with my cousin and just sleeping a lot and drinking a lot of coffee. Yes, see my nails, I actually painted them the other day and now they look horrible because that's just what happens when I paint my nails. I shouldn't even bother. So I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'm actually going to have a serious one, but this was your update, where I am, what I'm doing. If you have questions, you want to know what I'm doing about specific things and where I'm going to be and whatever, then let me know and I'll post another video, because I'm not writing 15 or 20 of you guys the same information. I'm sorry. I'm just too tired to care. In fact, I'm going to go take a nap in a minute. Alright, serious time.